bikes a hose. They've gone so dirty over the last few days of all riding all on gravel.
Can't even read my license plate.
The chains are pretty chunky. This will work, and then we'll re-oil, and maybe in Los Bancos, when we're going to terminate today, we'll find a car wash to give them a good high pressure.
These are the kind of restaurants we have along the way, and bus stops, or sorry, gas stations, all kinds of stops we can do. And I'm not sure it's getting provisions. Oh, steep uphill jungle. Starting to get hot. Beautiful though. Wish the road was a little wider.
We just pulled into a restaurant here in Los Bancos. Tell me, Brian, what happened on that road that you might be a little bit stinky now?
Oh, I finally, out of the whole trip, 6 days of riding, I finally get the opportunity to draft. So there's a big truck, a small truck, like a 5-ton, a 2-ton, and like 3 cars. So I speed up as they pass me, and I get into the draft, and I'm flying like a rocket ship. And then I realize, man, it stinks pretty bad here. And it turns out the big truck was a chicken truck, loaded with chicken, and it smelled of chicken shit. So I still sucked it up. I made it up two hills with that draft. It was worth it, but that was my luck. Couldn't be like an armored truck or a tractor trailer. I get the chicken poop truck. That's what happened.
You and me and you, 1 + 1, now we are 2. Love me like you do. We got something special, can't believe it's true. We've been struck by Cupid's bow. We fell in love and now we can't let go. It might seem crazy, but we don't care. I trust in Cupid 'cause he brought me here to you. Oh, here to you. Cupid knows. Yeah, I'm struck by Cupid's bow. Apples to oranges, they can't compare. Our love is true.
Don't look back, though there were some good days. You won't recall them as good ones. All you have gone through.
Yeah, there, Brian.
Yucca bread. fresh made on the side of the road. Guy has a little oven with a propane tank. They usually sell them at the speed bumps. It's a coastal thing. It has cheese in it, but I can take the cheese out. Really, really good. Really sweet.
And this is them selling them right there at the speed bump.
Well, we just left San Miguel de los Bancos. Kind of a dumpy town, but it suited our purpose. We needed to break somewhere there. The next town's too far, so that worked out good. And now we're en route to our destination for the next 2 days, so we're taking tomorrow off. It is Puerto Quito, but it's a little town that's on the river, and we rented a cabin there. So it's 48 kilometers. We're already 5 in, so we're thinking about 4 hours to get there maybe. So this is what riding to the coast looks like on a Friday morning at 8:30. Very little traffic, kind of in cloud. Moist night, moist day. It's beautiful out. There's my stalkers behind me here. The road looks like it's up and down, but we can coast to the up part from the down part, so it looks out pretty good.
I know because I lived it too. Once you go on with your life, pain and sorrow will go away. But if you look back with regrets, the tears will fall down on your cheeks, burning you more and more. Everlasting pain and sorrow, hold your head up high and look forward. There's nothing else you can do.
Hey there! Guess what? Day 7, and we are at our destination,
Puerto Quito.
Puerto Quito. We're taking tomorrow off, so it's been 7 days of riding, and we decided the weekends here, the highways are brutal because everybody's going to the beach, as are we. So we decided to hang tight here in Puerto Quito.
So we got a little cabin right on the river. We booked it last night for tonight and tomorrow.
Yeah, and it's nice. It's a nice little beach kind of town. You can feel it. We're not on the beach yet, but it's nice and warm. The taxis are now tuk-tuks, which all the beach towns have, so it's kind of cool. Lots of little vendors. We found a laundry, so we're going to do some laundry. We're going to take it easy.
Things are really stinky and moist.
We had a 47-kilometer ride. We never know how much up and down there's going to be. Well, today was 0 up.
A little bit.
Maybe like 10 minutes of the whole ride. So we rolled into town probably a lot earlier than we thought.
We did 48 kilometers in 2.5 hours.
Right, and we expected it maybe to be around 4 hours. So we're a little early, so started breakfast with a beer because, hey, there's nothing else to do now. We're off for the day. We're going to tune our bikes. I ended up with a weird noise coming out of my main sprocket there. I got to check into. I think it's just the chain guard is out of whack. I might have kicked it or something. And we'll fine tune the bikes, clean them all up, wash our clothes, hang up our gear, and chill.
Yeah.
Looks like there's some decent seafood restaurants here.
There's a river. Our place is right on a river, so you can go swimming in the river. And there's also a brewery in this town, so we'll be drinking some beer later on today and tomorrow. So,
That's it.
Yeah.
Road Warrior signing off. Probably until Sunday. Ciao. So we're headed uphill to a brewery that Jeanette found. Of course, it has to be on top of a mountain. It's about 80 degrees, hotter than Hades. It's getting close. This is it. It's called the Brewery de Paradiso. This at least is the sign. We're not there yet.
Waves, oh innocent love, innocent babe, your heart is soft as the clouds. Why and sorrow.
Well, we just arrived at the beautiful Paradiso Brewery, which has a pool right in front of the brewery, but it's out of service, so we walked down to the river. So we're gonna have a swim. It's a little deeper in the middle. Here at the Paradiso Brewery.
Quito to La Concordia, about 30 kilometers. We're thinking about just over an hour and a half maybe. Some uphill. We've been uphill for a little bit. Beautiful muggy morning. Holy crap, it's humid. But it's nice. It's not raining. The road's relatively dry, and zero traffic so far, so it's awesome.
From then on, he always was my one. It's perfectly accidental, a little bit kind of mental. A balance of you and me, and now I'm off my space and center. It's perfectly accidental, connected with the incidental. Happiness that led the way. Happiness led you to me. Yeah. Those eyes, I'm tongue-tied. It's not wise to trust me next to. See those eyes, I'm tongue-tied. It's not wise to trust me next to you.
So we're out on the jungle highway that goes down to Pedernales. It's not much traffic. It's nice, and it's 33 kilometers from La Concordia, where we just stopped, refilled all our waters, took a break, and had a bit of snackums. It's 33 clicks to Porto Nuevo. Porto Nuevo is about 60 kilometers from Pedernales. We're not sure we can make Pedernales. I think I could, but I think Jeanette's a little slower today. So we're going to try to find, starting at Porto Novo intersection, we'll start looking for accommodations, because according to everything we've checked, there's nothing available there. So we're going to push basically as far as we need to go between here and Pedernales until we find accommodations. And there's Jeanette behind me there. So it's beautiful here, super hot, moist, humid, muggy, all that stuff, but perfect. This is the road we're on. It's been like this for 30 miles. The jungle is reclaiming the road, and there's no road maintenance. So see how the signs are hidden? You can barely see anything. Not that we need speed signs, but it's about time someone come out here and cut this bush back. Look how far out it is ahead there. It forces us almost into the middle of the lane. So unfortunately traffic goes around us, but it's problematic. They need to get this under control. It's been like this for years. Every time I come out here it's like this, but it seems worse now because we're on a bike. We have to actually drive right beside it. Oh, we're on the segment Porto Novo Pedernales, over 65 kilometers in now, maybe 70, and we're pushing until we can find a hotel. This is a little different here. This road, we don't have a lane. We got nothing. The jungle actually came back right to the highway, onto the highway. And we don't have the comfort of a lane, but it hasn't been a problem yet. Still a lot of ups on these roads. They're tough in this heat, but there's no way around them. You got to do them. Hello. So it's 10 after 6 p.m. We've been riding 11 hours, I think. 10 and a half hours, something like that. But there's no hotels anywhere. We just found one finally. We're just hoping it's open. It looks like the gate's closed, so I hope there's a buzzer. It's the only hotel we've seen all day. There's nothing out here. So this is it. We scored. We got the sex motel with the flashing lights. Total dump. But the sheets were nice and clean. The bed was super comfortable. The shower was a suicide shower. It was brutal. I got zapped like 40 times. But hey, beggars can't be choosers. We were running low on options. This was the only one available. We are south of Pedernales. The town is too sketchy. We didn't even want to stop, so we just drove through. We hit our cameras and everything and sanitized the bikes a bit, rode right through, and now we're back on the coast. So this is called Ruta del Sol, and basically it goes all the way down and then changes name to Ruta del Spondelus, which is a route of the sun, and then changes the route of the scallop basically. And this has a designated bike path. but you can tell they don't really maintain it. It's like full of garbage and crap, so we're just gonna take it for a little bit. I don't want to risk getting a flat tire in here. Who knows what kind of debris there is. But this is it for the next 30 or so kilometers. That'll put us rolling into Hama, and we decided we're going to spend 2 nights there, or at least 1, and then we'll assess, maybe 2, and then we'll make our way further south towards Cano after that. Well, still on the Ruta del Sol, and we're heading south towards Don Juan. It's our destination. There's lodging there apparently. Well, the issue is we have no internet. Zero service on my phone here, so we can't seem to get a spot where we can call or reserve or anything. So we may just have to show up in the town and figure it out. This is basically the road. It's hit or miss on the debris and the garbage. The garbage is disgusting and upsetting. You see all this beauty out here, and it's just every 3 inches there's garbage bags and diapers, people dumping their shit. It really upsets me actually, the amount of bottles. Probably 90% of the garbage that I've seen in the past 500 kilometers in the past 10 days, 90% of it is plastic bottles.
So we're on the Ruta del Spondalis now. It's just there's a lot of traffic, but not too bad. Anyway, we're in the bike lane. There was a bike path. I think Brian got a video of it before. It was pretty raunchy. Now we're on the bike lane. And this is the only thing that signifies the bike lane. The painted bike that's half covered over. We're here. We made it to the ocean. Behind. You can hear it. I'm not sure what town we're in. This little village may or may not even have a name.
Little fishing village, 2.5 hours from where we spent the night at this concrete, no internet, sex hotel in the middle of nowhere that we pulled into. It was very comfortable. We slept late, left at 8:40. 2.5 hours later, we were here. We made it through Pedernales without stopping and getting murdered.
Super. Yeah.
So that was cool. That was one of our worrisome spots. So we just plowed right through it, never stopped, and no one gave us no one batted an eye. So we're good. Now we're headed to Hama.
19 clicks to go to Playas Don Juan.
Just outside of Hama.
Yeah.
We're familiar with this whole area.
Get in that baby. I want to get in that baby.
She's referring to the ocean. Just entering the little fishing village of Don Juan. This is where we think we're going to stay. Final hill into Hama. Oh, she's a steeper.
Here's our bikes in Hama. Made it. A little bit unexpected for today, but plans are changing like crazy all the time. So I didn't do any filming yesterday because it was so hard. Yesterday we did 115 kilometers because we couldn't find any place to stay, and it was just so hard. I actually broke down on the side of the road and cried for a while because this whole thing is so much harder than I thought it was going to be. I mean, it's cool, it's fun, but I don't know. And my poor vagina. Vagina's really, really sore. Kind of between my ass too, between my vagina and my ass. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that, but I'm gonna make it a few short days for the next few days and then have a rest. So, gotta get my spirits back up. And I mean, I chose to do this, right? This was our choice to do this, so I better start enjoying it.